We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. That's my Bill O'Reilly. That's my homage to Bill O'Reilly. Of course, film student, did horribly. Not even, I think I lasted just a couple semesters as a film student at the University of Colorado. And one of the first things they taught us, mise en scène, put in the shot. Everything has its purpose. Everything has its purpose, including the dirty clothes back there. That's all mise en scène, literally put in the shot. I remember that. Of course, we had a Puerto Rican instructor. He made a point to learn. There was about 500 people in the class. He learned every single female student's name, and then after he learned every single female student's name, then he started learning the male students' names. And I think I was like the last person that he learned my name. I don't know how he learned my name because I never participated at all. I just sat there and took notes. And but anyway, let's get to our preview of the Nuggets and the Spurs. Game 5 tonight. Well, first I wanted to talk about, so I was watching Undisputed. Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, just think, I wanted to be a sports announcer when I was a kid. And then somebody convinced me, hey, because I was doing these videos, you should be a film student. And I got away from it, and sports are so unbelievably boring to talk about. There's politics. There's so many interesting things in life. You're analyzing a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a coworker, he described it as grown men fetching projectiles. And Skip Bayless he's analyzing Odell Beckham's tweets. He's he's gonna find some great poetic insight from Odell Beckham's Twitter account. Anyway, of course, a Serbian player, Nikola Jokic. Somehow they have some of the great athletes in the world, whether it's Djokovic, the tennis player. I believe their soccer team went far in the World Cup. They have great athletes over there. And to be honest with you, Djokovic he's not that great of an athlete. He has kind of a way of getting the ball in the basket when he's close to the hoop, and he's a great passer. But compared to some of the Serbians, he's not. He might get better, though. He has the potential to get better. He might be really doing some amazing things deep into his career, like sort of Arvydas Sabonis-like. I think he has a ways to go before he becomes Sabonis-like. The Nuggets are 5.5 favorites, baby. 5.5 point favorites. And the futures, what I'm really interested in. Golden State 1-2 favorites. So you've got to bet $200 to get $100 if they win the title. Denver 35-1. Houston 6.5-1. The biggest long shot, if you're looking to bet on a miracle long shot. Remember, this isn't the NCAA tournament. This is the NBA playoffs, where you rarely see upsets, and you almost never see a run by a lower seed to the finals. Even Clippers 750-1 at this point. But think about that. Think about if the Clippers somehow turned around, beat Golden State, and then went through the playoffs. 750-1. You put $100. That's $75,000. Take a couple years off. Invest in baby. Could you imagine? That's Shannon Sharp money right there. So the story in Game 4, it was the 3-point battle. Somebody just recently figured out that the 3-point shot. Like, people used to get upset with me for liking to shoot threes when I was in high school. Oh, you just want to shoot threes. That was our coach got fired, and they brought in this new coach, Ferencrug. And I at that point I didn't really have the confidence to articulate what I wanted to say was, well, my shoes are like, I have no tread. I was slipping all over the floor, so I couldn't drive. But yeah, I did like shooting the three. And the three is worth three. That's why they call it a three-pointer. A two-pointer is worth 2 points. That's one more point. Somehow, it was Mike D'Antoni that figured out it's worth one more point. So let's say you shoot 50 times and you make 33 threes, 33 out of 50. That's 99 points. You make 42s. You've made 7 more twos, and you shot at a higher percentage, of course, 40 out of 50, 80 points. The 2-point team that's made more shots, shot a better percentage, loses by 19 points. They just recently figured that out. They don't call them meatheads for nothing. Anyway, yeah, the Nuggets are gonna win this. They're gonna go up 3-2. Who knows what's gonna happen in Game 6? But to win it, they've got to win that 3-point battle. They've got to win that 3-point battle, and everybody contributed. You know, Millsap didn't have a great game, but he contributed in other ways. The really strong point of this Denver Nuggets team, they love cliches, right? The announcers, a lot of them, they don't have thoughts of their own, so they'll grasp onto something that someone else has said. Well, you got to have a star to really go through the play. Really? You think the last time the Spurs won it, you think Tim Duncan was still playing like an elite? Even Kawhi Leonard. The better team wins. Now, you may have some superstars, but the better team wins. And the Nuggets have an extremely deep team, and they have to focus on the fact that they have that great depth. And they're going to need to get it. I would. They also say shorten your bench in the playoffs. Don't play as many people. Why would you change? The only thing, you do need to put more effort in the playoffs. You need to lock down your defense more and really play harder. You can't be quite as, like it's the circus or something. You're just traveling from one city to the next. You got to really lock down, play harder. I would say that would be the one difference between the regular season and the playoffs. And I lost my train of thought. Oh, why not play a deeper bench? Why not throw fresh bodies out there, especially if you've got your entire team can put the ball in the basket? There isn't one guy that I'm afraid of that I don't think can put the ball in the basket. Looking forward to this one. And I'm looking forward to hearing from the people at Red Bull. I've been drinking this. This has been absolutely amazing. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that advertising money. Red Bull, I want to hear from you. Dr. Pepper, I want to hear from you. And we'll talk to you soon.